See, alright, so first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yoshai, Ba'ashem, Makakadash. We see them as apostles and elders, agreements, and well teachers, our apostles in the truth. And we see salutations, solely accurate to the pushing wood and truth, and sincerity, the in and the out, and constantly in season, season with Shalom. And once again, going into our video here. And this basically touch upon this video that was sent to me. It was sent to me from the elder from Barbados, right? And when you're watching it, and you watch the clip, and I'll play the clip, right? And you get to understand how important it is to how important it is to watch your words that be coming out of your mouth, to watch the things that they be saying. You understand the things that they be teaching, right? It's such an important thing. To that the words that the words that be coming out of your mouth, the questions you may be answering, and how you give an answer, how you ask a question, and these things. It's such an important thing. You understand? Because plenty men believe that the things they say is not important when it is, especially when it comes to the truth. Such an important thing to know the things that they be saying, how you be answering, and so forth. You know, for example, before I go into the clip, it's just like those guys, just like that particular camp that celebrating the Christmas, you know, and eating the ham and so forth, and you know that you see them calling the name and so thing. But when you hear them speak and you hear the things that they're saying, you get to understand that. So like you get to understand that they don't really care. You know, the things that are coming out of the mouth and the things they be doing, because you could hear in the videos how the kind of things that are coming out of his mouth is like abominable stuff, and he really don't care who it is here or who it is maybe listening at the moment. He don't care. All he's telling about is the greed that is in his belly. But again, we go into the scriptures. It's such an important, once again saying that it's such an important thing to watch what it is coming out of your mouth, what it is saying, how we answering questions and so forth. Now let's play the clip.
I was doing a performance with a well-known rapper, and I had to open up. It was my turn to get on stage, and I got on stage, I did my thing. When I came down, a voice began to speak to me and said, I need you to go to the back. And I didn't understand why I was hearing this voice, but I went to the back of the club that we was in, where we was performing. I sat there, and it said, watch. I started to look, and this rapper started rapping and doing what he do, but my eyes opened to the spirit realm where I saw these shadows. It was like dark shadows coming out of his mouth through every word that he was doing, saying, and go into the people. And I started to see how people started changing, like they started getting more violent, the girls started getting more seductive, and all of this, and next thing you know, gunshots just started to happen in the club. I ran out, and I'm just bawling and crying, and I'm like, this is what you wanted me to see. And so the Lord said, the same spirits that torment you while you're making your music will torment others. That was the turning point. But my eyes opened to the spirit realm where I saw these shadows. It was like dark shadows coming out of his mouth through every word that he was doing, saying.
It's every word that coming out of his mouth. You see these shadows, right? Now this will show you that the kind of things that they be saying and teaching, and that's the thing. That's the thing you have to understand. Like with this music, when you listen to the kind of things coming out of these rappers, these dancers out of his mouth, you can see the kind of things it is due to the people that listening, that hearing and so forth. Now when you talking to somebody, so be talking to them like unto the grace. So you know you'll be talking to them you'll be talking to them the good things, the stuff that they need to hear. But when you're talking to them it's something negative or something wrong, that's as you can see. You see the words that coming out, the shadows coming out of his word, and it's that affect, right, the people that was in the crowd until they lead toward gunshots. It's the same way like I drew the point before with the group that be eating the ham, but the things that he's saying. Yeah, so just also take a pause. So so let me just jump into the scriptures, right? This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 18. I'm gonna read from verse 20. It says, a man's belly shall be satisfied with the fruit of his mouth, and with the increase of his lips shall he be filled. It says, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. So he said, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that live it shall eat the fruit thereof. Right? So this will show you how powerful your tongue is, how powerful the words that come out of your mouth is. You understand? They say that death and life is there. Right? So where this person here was given an account that he see the shadows coming out of the person's mouth, the things the person was saying, and then the people start to react. You understand? The men started to go one way, the women started to go one way until it lead on toward the gunshots. And understand? It's the same way we will be speaking the words of the Lord. It's the same way going to have men coming that would do what? That would bring death. That the words that be coming out of the mouth is to lead people along astray. You understand? So this to show you it is a very important thing to know where it is coming out your mouth, right? Very, very important thing. That is why the Lord said even to lay your answers be yea or nay. So continue. Let me jump to the this is the book of 1 Peter chapter 3, what of us let me read from verse 9. It said, not rendering evil for evil or railing for railing. It said, but a contrariwise blessing, knowing that ye are thereunto called, that ye should inherit a blessing. It said, for he that will love life and see good days, let him refrain his tongue from evil, and his lip that they speak no guile. So it's just to show you how important it is that you're not supposed to, the things they be speaking and the words that be coming out your mouth. How important it is. The scripture said, for he that will love life and see good days, let him refrain his tongue from evil, and his lips that they speak no guile. So it's a very important thing to know what it is they say, and the words that be coming out your words, the things they may speaking, the answers they may give, the questions they may ask. Right? Such an important thing. This world just make it believe that it could say anything. You understand? Say and do anything. There's what tell you free speech. You could go and say anything and blah 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 blah. It has no consequences for anything you say. But it really have those things. It really have consequences for things that they say. Right? It says verse 11 say, let him eschew evil and do good. Let him seek peace and ensue it. Right? So jump to our next scripture now. This is the book of this is the book of Ephesians chapter 4 verse 29. It says, let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers. And that was what I was mentioning before, that the things are coming out, let it minister grace unto the hearers. So you say, let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth. And again, the importance of knowing what it is they're saying and so forth. Not like, as I said, to draw the examples, is like that particular camp. I can't remember the name of the camp that I know, and whoever may watching may know who it is. The guys that call themselves Israelites, but they're celebrating Christmas, they eating the pork, and when they listen to the kind of things they're saying, it's literally corrupt communication that coming out of the mouth, because they're doing corrupt things, they're saying corrupt things. They everything that they're doing it way off. And then they call in the name of the Lord and so forth. That is literally a corrupt way. You understand? And then with him talking about glazing the ham and all this stuff, you hear his congregation bawling, yeah, that's right thing, and they're laughing and so forth. That is corrupt. That is corruption. That is great corruption. You understand? But they say, let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth. Because this is true. That's like this example here that he's saying. The rapper was, as his rapper started rap and say things, people whole attitude change. Till it lead to gunshots. It's the same way with some of these men. They speak these things, and when they go and come on board, that corrupt communication, it defile the people that be listening, making them think that the things that they're saying is it right, not knowing it way off. Right? It way off. So you say, let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers. It say, and grieve not the Holy Spirit of God, whereby ye are sealed unto the day of redemption. It say, let all bitterness and wrath and anger and glamour and evil speaking be put away from you with all malice, and be ye kind one to another, tender hearted, forgiving one another, even as God for Mashiach's sake and forgiving you. So yeah, so it says what? To let all bitterness and wrath and anger and glamour and evil speaking be put away from you. It didn't say to let come, it said to let be put away. So it's just to show you that how you're supposed to be speaking and the importance of speaking the right way, speaking righteousness. You understand? That the words coming out your mouth supposed to be the right things, not the wrong things. You understand? No, you may slip sometimes, but hey, this is what it is. But at majority of the times, you want to be saying, speaking. Like communication be everything. Like everything that coming out your mouth be righteousness, especially when it comes to the word, especially when it comes to teaching. To define the elect. Again, as I say, that's one of the recent examples I could use is of that particular account that eating the swine. You see, you hear the kind of communication coming out their mouth, glazing the ham and all this other stuff. That is corrupt communication and telling the people to do the same. That any holiday that they choose could be the day of the Lord, and that madness. That corrupt communication. You don't want those things coming out your mouth. You always want you always want righteousness to be coming out to be flowing out your mouth. And so hey, with that, once again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yoshai, Ba'ashem Makakodash. We said about apostles and elders, great most honorable, the teachers, apostles, and truth. And we say salutations, so the Akamas pushing the word and not truth, and sincerely day in and day out, constantly in season and season, we say Shalom.